The greatest rivalry in the history of MMA has been reignited as Conor McGregor publicly accuses Khabib Nurmagomedov of being involved in a questionable NFT-style digital project. He claims Khabib used his late father's name and Dagestani cultural symbols to promote it, then removed any trace of the campaign after the sales were completed. The allegations quickly spread across MMA social media, creating huge attention and engagement, but they remain unproven and one-sided at this point. Recently, Khabib launched an auction for selling papakas, which is a traditional hat a lot of riders from the Caucasus mountain region wear. Khabib shared that it is not just a hat, it's a symbol that reflects their tradition and hard work.
In Dagestan, this hat means something. It's called a papacha. It shows where you come from. It's about respect, discipline, the things my father teach me. Every man in my village grew up seeing this hat. It reminds us that strengths come from tradition, not just power. My father wore it before me. One day my students will follow what I learned.
Yes. Take like this. Yes. You see? You understand?
Now anyone can gift it. Pass on a gift to a friend, brother, a mentor, a way to show respect, wherever you are on Telegram. This is my story. This is my culture. This is my digital gift on Telegram.
However, a lot of fans were not happy with this digital sale from the former UFC champion. They accused him of using his late father's name for promotion and making money, and maybe they're right, as Khabib Nurmagomedov reportedly made $4.3 million in 24 hours this week from auctioning digital papakas on Telegram, despite strong fan backlash towards the campaign. Khabib said the auction has ended, and all papakas been sold. Appreciate everyone who participated in it and become a holder of this great and exclusive digital gift with value that you can share with your friends and loved ones. Thank you for trust. Conor McGregor couldn't control himself from reigniting his beef with Khabib after hearing that millions were made from auctioning digital papakas. He slammed Khabib and accused him of using his late father's name and Dagestan's culture to mislead fans. He suggested that Khabib promoted the digital NFTs, sold them, and then removed the online content afterward, leaving fans feeling cheated. McGregor made it clear that, in his opinion, there is no way someone seen as a good guy should be involved in something like that, but these are still just his accusations. Conor McGregor said, "There is just no way good guy Khabib used his late father's name, as well as Dagestan's culture, to scam his fans and fire sell a bunch of digital NFTs online and then delete all of the content after they were sold, leaving his fans robbed of their money? There is just no way a good guy do this." Conor McGregor reacted by calling the situation shameful and disrespectful to Khabib's late father, claiming it would be extremely low to take advantage of his father's name and his country's culture to mislead fans. He framed it as turning something meant to honor a father into something dishonest. But this remains his personal allegation and has not been proven. Conor said, "What a shame and a stain on his father's name. Just wow. To scam fans using his father and his country's culture is just so slow. Father's plan has now become father's scam. Very sad." Conor also took a dig at Khabib by taunting him about Islam Makhachev honoring his father by becoming a two-division champion and putting both belts on him.
Как смотрели последний бой вот этот вот?
В гости тоже были дома, как никогда в этом году 30-40 человек, наверное, было. Смотрели вместе, переживали.
Общаясь с вами, вот вы такой спокойный человек, но когда смотрели, какие эмоции были? По-другому, наверное, все?
Так же. Вот радость в душе есть, я особо не показываю.
Conor McGregor wanted to point out that Khabib never honored his late father by becoming a double champ and is just embarrassing him by selling something using his name. McGregor stated, "On the opposite side of this, it was great to see Islam Mak honor his own father by putting the double world titles on his shoulders and saying, 'There aren't many fathers of double world champions.' Truth." On the other hand, Khabib Nurmagomedov fired back at Conor McGregor's accusations, calling him a liar and accusing him of trying to damage his name after their past loss. He denied running any kind of scam and explained that what he created were exclusive digital gifts shaped like the traditional papaka, meant to represent Dagestani culture and heritage. He described these as symbolic items with real-time value that people could share with others, adding that they were meant to promote his culture culture not to deceive anyone. Khabib Nurmagomedov said, "You absolute liar. You'll always try to darken my name after you got destroyed that night, but you will never achieve that." Yes, good guys don't do that. They don't create exclusive digital gifts with real-time value that you can share with your friends and family. Gifts in the shape of papaha, a hat that symbolizes the traditions and culture of the Dagestani people. Traditions and culture that are slowly walking over this world, whether you like it or not. Gifts that you can find exclusively on Telegram, the greatest messaging platform on the world. However, Conor McGregor demands that Khabib apologize to his fans, accusing him of using his late father's name to sell what he called gifts that actually cost people money. He mocks the idea of calling something a gift if it is being sold, argues that this contradicts the meaning of the word, and frames the entire move as an embarrassing and shameful act in his view. Conor McGregor said, "Apologize this instant for using your late father's name to sell these gifts that cost your fans so much of their money. Also, to sell something means it is not a gift. You low IQ troglodyte, that is the direct opposite of what gift means. Dumbass. Scamming on your dead daddy's name? Shame." Khabib Nurmagomedov struck back boldly and mocked Conor by taking a swipe at his past drug struggles. Khabib highlighted a struggle at rehabilitation centers in Dagestan, claiming he has helped a lot of former drug addicts, and sarcastically invited him to Dagestan, saying the help he sought in Mexico clearly didn't work and that Dagestan could take care of him instead. Khabib stated, "My count is 56 former drug addicts at my rehabilitation centers in Dagestan that I treated. Come to Dagestan, they'll take care of you here. Mexico didn't help you as far as I can see." Conor McGregor hit back aggressively, mocking the idea of meeting Khabib in Dagestan and accusing him of lying and running scams. He called him a tax-dodging fraud and expressed disdain for his dishonesty, saying Khabib should just be honest because Allah knows all. McGregor said, "And who will I be meeting there? Because it won't be you, lol. You can't scam me with your lies, you tax-dodging scammer on the run. Your poor family, I pray for your constant lies. I pray while you lie. You should just be honest because Allah knows all." On the other hand, there are rumors that Conor McGregor is also returning to the octagon and might even headline the UFC White House card. Conor McGregor has also confirmed that his White House fight is officially set for America's 250th birthday celebrations. He states that the deal is signed and delivered and mentions staying in close contact with Dana White, praising their continued collaboration.
Is this a done deal? You're in? You made a deal?
Signed, delivered. It ain't a negotiation.
Wow.
It's a done deal, signed, delivered. McGregor will compete in the White House for UFC's for the America's 250th
Did you talk
birthday.
to Dana about it? Dana's got to sign off, I would imagine, no?
Me and Dana are in constant communications. We've done incredible business together. I'm the highest generating fighter of all time in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. They've just signed a breathtaking deal with Paramount where we go to cable TV. $7.7 billion that deal was accrued for, and ready to rock, baby. Bring in the big dog, the Mac.
UFC legend Daniel Cormier also thinks there is a strong chance Conor McGregor will return because of the White House event and the attention it brings. He believes part of Conor's motivation comes from the fact that his star power has faded and people no longer fully believe in him. Cormier adds that for a fighter like Conor, even a win that reignites interest, not a massive victory, can be enough to put him back in the spotlight.
That this time, there's a stronger possibility because of all the time that's passed, and I believe that the White House is going to be that big a deal to him. But I think the biggest factor in why Conor McGregor may fight is because no one believes him anymore. And some of that shine is starting to wear off. It doesn't matter how much money you got, Chill. When you're a guy that develops the level of stardom that he reached, when you're a guy that loves the attention and the adulation, and it starts to fade, then you come back and you do what you did before. Because guess what, Chill? It doesn't have to be a big win. It just has to be a win or a fight that propels him into the spotlight.
According to Daniel Cormier, the spotlight is what draws Conor McGregor from others. He sees a fight between Conor and Michael Chandler as perfect because Chandler won't rely on wrestling and is dangerous on the feet. Cormier believes Conor isn't returning just to compete, but because his star power has faded and people aren't as captivated by him. Once McGregor is back in the spotlight, whether preparing for a fight or actually fighting, he will regain attention and thrive in the chaos he's known for, which makes Cormier certain he will step back into the cage.
I believe the Chandler matchup is a great matchup because Michael won't wrestle him, and he's dangerous when he's striking. So yes, I think he's coming back, but it's not because he wants to compete. I think he's coming back because he understands now that people aren't just in on the Conor McGregor business anymore. You and I spoke about this show before. Put Conor in a thumbnail, 100,000 views. Didn't matter. Now it doesn't matter. Put Conor in the thumbnail, don't put Conor in the thumbnail. People just like, we're kind of over it. But the moment he's back in the spotlight, really getting ready to fight, or he fights, he'll be right back where he needs to be. Then he can be as crazy as he wants to be, because that's when he gets as ridiculous as he ever is, whenever he has more spotlight than he normally does. I don't disagree. Conor McGregor's gonna fight.
Conor McGregor also plans to spend 6 months in isolation to prepare for his White House fight next year, and he intends to turn off his phone and remove all distractions so he can focus completely on training and executing his strategy.
Oh, I have 8 months and change out to the White House event. It's a 6-month operation. You know, I consider it a 6-month operation to get ready for this bout period of isolation for sure, where the phone will not be answered. All my people involved with me understand that it is coming. And as I said, it's a 6-month operation. I'm under no illusion of what lies ahead of me in my preparation efforts. The phone will be switched off and the work will be executed. That's my focus right now. I'm just eager to climb the steps into being ready for my return. There's a lot at stake and I'm very excited at the opportunity. I was right there with my last one. I was in incredible condition. Just a slight lapse in concentration led to an injury. I wish to correct that and show what I'm about.
So that's all we have from today's video, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. What do you think about this latest drama between Khabib and Conor? Do you think this might lead to a rematch between the two? So don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.